In this video, I'm going to share with you how to understand different ad types on Amazon. Now, Amazon does offer a wide range so sellers can really maximize their return on ad spend. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what they each are and how you can be leveraging them for your brand on Amazon. So Amazon does offer a wide range, so sellers can really maximize returns while enhancing their brand visibility on the Amazon Seller Central platform. Now, if you're interested in paid advertising, you must understand that there are different types of Amazon ads, and you're going to want to use ones that best align with your strategies, with your goals, with your budget. And make sure to watch this video here if you want to learn more of the basics of how to set up a sponsored product ad campaign. So let me jump on into the different types of paid advertising on Amazon. Now, Amazon paid advertising actually typically results in a very strong result, more than when you're sending traffic like you would be to your website, for instance, because of the amazing conversion rates on Amazon. And if you're sending traffic on ads to a listing, make sure that that listing is what's called optimized, meaning that it can convert at the best possible, highest percentage. So watch this video here on creating a winning product listing to help you with that. So once you have your listing ready to go and you're looking at the different ad types, let me kind of break down which types that you have available to you as a brand selling on Amazon. So we first got sponsored products. Now that's the one I was telling you about just a minute ago that I've already created a video on it. It's very basic, but it's how to set up a sponsored product ad campaign. If you have never done any types of ads on Amazon, this is definitely where you want to get started because these are the simplest and they're very basic and just really fundamental to your foundation of what kind of advertising you should be doing on Amazon. For when you're typing something in on Amazon, for instance, the first few listings that you're going to see are going to come up with that small tag that's going to say sponsored here. Now, sponsored products, they are cost per click ads, so they're not cost per views and millions, things like that. It's actually when someone clicks on your ad that you're paying for that advertising. Now, it's going then to an individual product listing, and that's going to really help you really increase your position in shopping results. So the higher you are up within that sponsored product ad, the more visibility you have for your brand and your product. Now, you can manually target the keywords that you want your product to appear on. So for instance, if you have a product that is something for eczema lotion, you may want to be targeting that keyword manually to appear automatically and allow Amazon to show your product in front of customers. Now, because there is that cost per click model, you're once again only paying for when shoppers actually click on your product listing, which is great. And you do have to set a daily bid on those ad campaigns, and that'll really determine how much you spend and how high your product is also going to appear in searches. So, and also how often the visibility of that ad is going to show up. Next, we've got sponsored brand ads. So Amazon sponsored brand ads, at one point they were known as headline search ads. So if you've ever heard that saying, then that's really that same type of ad. But think of it like that. It is like a banner and a headline for your brand. And they're really similar to sponsored product ads. But the really cool thing is they're going to highlight your entire brand on Amazon and allowing you to show up to 3 products. So I'm going to show you an example on my screen here of what a sponsored brand ad looks like, and you can customize that tagline. You'll put your logo in there so it's very recognizable for people. And really you can even set the order in which you're showing these different ads for the products, and that's really something that we actually like to test as a little pro tip. Now, sponsored brands are going to actually appear above or on the side results of the page, also in the middle as well. So remember, they're showing your custom brand logo and that headline, that tagline, and some of your products. Now, the ad will link directly to your listings once again for targeting conversions. You can also send people to your brand stores as well. So it'll say view your brand store so they can actually see more. And really the point to drive people to your stores is actually to increase the average order value of how much people are buying and adding to their cart from your brand. Now, sponsored brands will allow you to really boost awareness, credibility, while also advertising your products. So similar to sponsored product ads, you're going to be doing a cost per click model once again. So you're only paying when a shopper clicks on the ad, and you also once again are setting your bid for visibility. Within sponsored brands, there are a few different ad types within that, and one I'd want to quickly mention is there are sponsored brand videos. So anytime you see a video in the middle of a page, it's going to start by being muted, and someone can unmute it, but then it's very eye-catching, and that is another type of sponsored brand campaigns, and that is one that I would love to hear in the comments below if you've used that or if you want to hear more about that topic, because that is one of my favorite topics to talk about is video content on Amazon. So next we've got sponsored display ads. So sponsored display ads, think of them similar to Google display ads. So they're targeting customers based on their shopping habits, their search histories. These types of ads, you can actually target different audience types that you can look at within sponsored display ads, and that's a self-service platform, and really it's going to allow you to show up on different web pages besides just Amazon. It is also going to appear with sponsored display ads on the Amazon platform in a few very strategic places. For instance, one of those places is right below that buy box for a competitor listing. You may have your ad appear, which is great visibility if someone is on the fence about buying maybe a competitor of yours products and they see your brand, they may click and then they may buy. So this is great for visibility, of course, and you're going to also be able to reach people that are just on the internet. So think of when you're on a blog website and you see something that has like product reviews that look like Amazon and it has a little Prime badge, that's typically a sponsored display ad type that you're seeing. And then someone can click on it and then they will be directed to your product listing. Now, this will automatically generate the display ads, so you can't really customize it, but it's something that Amazon will pull that main image and it'll show your product and also a link to your product detail page. Within sponsored display ads, the cool thing too is you can actually target, like I said, by audience. So, based on their experiences, even in life, you can target them if they've recently gotten married, things like that. But another cool thing is you can actually retarget them if they've been on your product listing. And this is great, and we love leveraging this for brands. A lot of brands that we work with are within the consumable space, and their products are something that are usually best used on a continual basis, and then they are used up and need to be bought again. So really think about the life cycle for your products and what works best, and test out different retargeting lengths to see what really works and resonates best with people that have visited your page, to then encourage them to make that repeat purchase. Now, I do have a video on customer segments and how to leverage that, because that's another way that you can encourage repeat buying behavior on Amazon. So make sure to watch that video here. So let's talk now about video ads, and really of all the different types of Amazon, ads, video ads are going to be a really large investment. Now, when I say video ads, I do want to clarify, this is actually referring to the newer launched TV ads, meaning they're going to show up on Amazon's related Freevee and IMDb, things like that are owned by Amazon. They're actually a way for you to essentially show up on TV. Now, traditional TV advertising in the past was very expensive. Now, this TV ad type does require, I think at the time of recording, it's about a $10,000 minimum budget for this. So do keep that in mind to see if that aligns with your current spend goals, things like that. But if this is something that you're able to do, this is definitely worth trying and testing, especially if your goal is that visibility and the awareness rather than conversions and profit from your ads, and maybe getting certain organic search ranking on your specific keywords for your brand. So think of the TV ads that now Amazon offers as being a wider net that you're setting, but you're really just trying to let them know that your brand exists, let them know your product line exists, things like that. Once again, those video ads are going to allow you to stream your advertising to target customers on different Amazon websites. So they're also their networks and mobile apps. So think of IMDb, IMDb TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV. So all those things you can also really help cultivate a branded experience to shoppers where anywhere they're spending their time. So once again, it's really about that awareness and that visibility. So let's talk about Amazon DSP. So Amazon demand side platform, it's going to allow brands to programmatically purchase display, video, or audio ads throughout different places on the internet. And instead of bidding on specific ad placement, that's going to be using Amazon's highly advanced data intelligence to automatically help reach audiences across the internet using your preferred type of experience. And you've also got lock screen ads. Those are another type of cost per click ad tools, and they're really only available for Amazon book vendors and Kindle Direct publishing authors. I just wanted to mention that briefly. This is not a space that we're typically working with brands in, but that is something that's available if you sell on Kindle or if you're an Amazon book vendor. Okay, let's talk now about free Amazon advertising. What? Is that a thing? Actually, it is. And it is a way of which, just think about it this way, there's actually ways that Amazon is offering that are allowing your brand, your products to be seen on Amazon without you paying a penny currently. So if you haven't already, I did another video on Amazon posts, and that's going to be one I'm going to talk about. But let me first talk about Amazon stores. So when you think of this, this is a tool available if you have brand registry, and make sure that if you haven't already, that you have your brand registry in Amazon, because you're going to get so many of these things available to you. So Amazon stores, I like to think of this as your own website within Amazon. So think about it as it's going to be a custom domain and URL with amazon.com/your-brand typically, and it's going to allow you to kind of build that mini website inside Amazon's platform where shoppers can look at anything that your brand has to offer across multiple pages. So you can have a home page, and then you can have multiple tabs as well. And you can customize your store. And the cool thing about this too is Amazon does offer analytics where you can see metrics of how many visitors you're getting, how much those visitors per visitor are spending when they're visiting your brand stores, things like that. How much of your ads, for instance, are coming from your sponsored brand ads to then buy through your stores versus organically, meaning they're showing up on another way, like they're just seeing one of your listings and they're clicking on visit your brand store in blue right under your title. And you can really customize, like I said, the store. You can look at the metrics and you can optimize it to really increase the effectiveness. You want to look at increasing things like your average order value, so having them understand more and making it easy for people to buy more. So a little pro tip is that we found it very helpful on the home page is where most people seem to land, and they don't seem to go to the other subpages as much. So really make sure you're leveraging those add to cart quick and easy ways for people to buy your products from your home page. So next, let's talk about Amazon Live. So Amazon actually has a live creator app, and that is free to download, and you can create an Amazon live stream. So if you or someone on your team is comfortable in front of video, you can actually then collaborate with someone as well to promote your brand, working with an Amazon influencer. But this will help you to really build a larger audience and really showcase your product in use, things like that. And kind of think about it like it's almost like a YouTube video would be, and we know how powerful influencer marketing is nowadays. So this is just a way to tap into that. And you're also really going to be able to reach a larger audience. And once again, it's free. You're not currently paying anything to actually go live on that Amazon Live Creator app. Next, we've got Amazon Posts. That's what I mentioned earlier. Like I said, I've done a video on that before, but it's kind of like a social media feed that's integrated into their platform that allows you to showcase your products, engaging in a very lifestyle image type of way currently. And you can help people to visualize using your products and how this might help them, the benefits, things like that. You really do want to make sure that they kind of see themselves as what their lives would be like by using your product. So what is that end result? So especially if it's something with, there's a literal pain point, what are they going to be able to do? Are they, once that, maybe they were in pain and now they're able to play like something like pickleball or tennis that they really actually have always enjoyed, but they no longer could because of that issue. Does your product solve that problem? If so, show them on what they can be getting if they use your product. This will really help them a lot. And Amazon posts are directly going to link to your product listing, which is awesome. And then shoppers from there can choose exactly what they want and they can buy. And because of the awesome conversion rates on Amazon, this is a great way to leverage it. Now, keep in mind, posts are also going to show up inside brand stores. It'll automatically show on the right side if you have posts. And also, posts are only going to show up on phones, and it's typically when you scroll further down, but you can show up on a competitor listing Once again, all for free, just because you're creating posts and putting them on Amazon. So we've got also Amazon Attribution, and this is an analytics tool that'll help you to measure your external marketing efforts when you're driving traffic to Amazon. And really think about it, those non-Amazon channels, when you are driving traffic there, you can see and link which efforts are leading to how much in sales. And this will help you to really then optimize your sales accordingly and adjust your external efforts as well. Hopefully you're taking advantage of that, because Amazon does reward and love external traffic. And this is something that we have found is almost becoming somewhat of a necessity as things like general Amazon advertising cost per click rise typically every year. And it's becoming more competitive. External marketing and making sure you're setting up your attribution tags is key. And also, as a bonus tip, make sure that you're using that brand referral bonus, because you do get a discount on sending traffic to Amazon, and then they will credit that back to you, which is awesome. So I think that this is going to be really helpful for you to make sure you're leveraging current paid advertising types, but then also make sure you're leveraging those free ones as well. And I think that you'll find this next video here really helpful as you think through more of your Amazon sales growth strategies.